I love music. I've always loved music. I can't see the album covers anymore, so what I like to do is I'll go through most days and just randomly pick out a record and put it on the turntable, and it's like a gift because I never know what I'm going to be hearing. I was diagnosed with a retinal degenerative disease called retinitis pigmentosa. I have very small islands of central vision in both eyes, and then I have what they call a donut hole around that where I have no vision, and then my peripheral vision is still somewhat intact. I was mad at first. I was very much in denial. In 2008, my son was born, and he has been by my side and probably my biggest supporter throughout my journey with vision loss. He's seen my challenges and my struggles.
Yeah. Is it like a spout?
I was concerned about whether or not he would be affected. I've always worried, which is why I got genetic testing done.
So at Blueprint Genetics, we offer genetic diagnostics covering the whole spectrum of human rare diseases. It kind of changes the whole game after that. We have a name for the disease, we have the cause for the disease. We have much more opportunities to think about what is the prognosis of this disease, or are there any management strategies that we could actually start applying. Maybe there is nothing now, but maybe in the next couple of years there will be something. Knowing what is causing a disease can bring a lot of relief for the patients in those situations. And of course, this is something that we are trying to improve in Blueprint Genetics. It's really going those extra miles, developing extra tools to maximize the performance and quality.
I always enjoyed doing puzzles as a child. Rubik's Cube and playing chess with my dad, doing logic puzzles and all that sort of thing. I feel quite lucky that now I'm basically in a job which is a grown-up version of that. I get to spend all day, every day, solving problems and finding answers for patients. The role of a geneticist is to review the DNA variants that are identified in a patient through sequencing of their DNA, and to make decisions about whether any of those variants are likely to be disease-causing. I particularly specialise in genetic testing for patients with inherited retinal diseases. Variants in very many different genes cause retinitis pigmentosa, and they can cause RP of different types, different ages of onset, and with different inheritance patterns. Genetic testing is quite important to precisely diagnose the form of their RP. It's the work of a larger, highly skilled team that enables you to do it.
Hi, hello. Please come in.
Thanks. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
The results can be very complicated, and it's very important to make sure that you communicate those results to the clinician in a way that they can understand.
We're here to provide the best possible genetic testing. By testing for diseases where there is no treatment yet, we are creating information that supports the development of these treatments.
I have 2 mutations in RP1, and with all of that information, family background, my mom and dad's test results, what she was able to tell me is that my retinitis pigmentosa is recessive. And what that means for Parks is that there is little to no chance that he will be affected. Sorry. So that, for me, knowing that he will not be affected, was a huge relief.
Of course, my hope is really that in the future we can really help more and more rare disease patients. I think the exciting thing about the retinitis pigmentosa is that there are several clinical trials out there. If we're lucky, we have a lot of hope that actually we will be seeing several therapies coming in the next 5 years.
With everything that's going on right now, I feel like there's going to be something out there for me and many others.